Hi, welcome to the Washington Student Achievement Council portal training on managing portal users and access. In order for you to get access to the WSAC portal, you will want to speak to your financial aid director. At most of the colleges, it is the financial aid director who has the ability to provide access to their staff. It's the responsibility of the financial aid director to also promptly remove portal access for staff who should no longer have access. So please delete users who no longer work for the college or no longer have a legitimate need to access the portal. When you get access to the portal, some of the access may include secure messaging and forms, the Washington College Grant Program, College Bound Scholarship Program, Passport to College, the State Work Study, and the Washington Application for Student Financial Assistance, or WASFA, and also to the unit record reporting. You may also include the following access functions, which include the ability to use Seesaw, which is basically basics of just looking at information, having access to institution functions, meaning you are able to enter awards and such into the system, or you can also request to have payment requests. So as the financial aid administrator, to provide access to your staff, you're going to log into the portal, click on Manage Users. At the bottom of the screenshot, you'll see that it shows who the administrators at your university is or are. There could be multiples. In this instance, the administrators at University of Washington are Kay and James. So those are the people that you would want to contact if you need access or if you need to update your access in the portal. To update a current user's access, you can do it in a number of ways. You can search for the user by entering in the email address of the person. You can search by their name, or you can click the search button as circled below to bring up the entire staff list of who has access at your institution. Below there's the Create New User Account. This is where you would click if you need to add a new user. When you click the search button to bring up the entire staff who has access, it will look similar to this, but you will be able to see their names and their email addresses. You'll be able to see the last time that that user went into the portal. And as you can see, there is one person about halfway through who hasn't accessed since 2018. In reviewing your staff, if a person hasn't used it in that long of a time, you may need to review to see if they still actually need access or if they've left your institution. This is one way of monitoring if your staffing is up to date. Now, to create a new user account, if you had clicked on the new user, this is what you would see. You're going to enter all the information for your staff person. It's going to auto-generate a password for you to provide to your user. You can either copy and paste this and send it to your staff person, or you can actually create your own password to provide to them. Once you do that, click on Create an Account. When your employee or staff goes in to the portal, we do recommend that they change their password the first time they access. Now, if you go into the user details to provide that staff person with new access, or this is also where you're going to edit access for continuing users, In here, under user details, you can delete the user completely. So if the person no longer is there, click delete user and they will no longer appear in your list of staff members. If you just need to remove certain aspects of the access that the staff has, perhaps they move departments and no longer need to look at work study or such, you can click remove on all the work study information. If you have a brand new person or if somebody's role has changed, you can go to the add groups and add the access here. If you would like to see who of your staff have access to certain functions, you're going to click on the bottom link where it says to see a group-centric view. If you click in there, it will bring up all your users for a certain process. To choose the program features that you want to give your staff, you will go ahead and go to where it says program name. Click on there and it'll bring up a menu of different programs that you are able to provide access to. If there's a program that you don't have access to in that box, you'll want to contact WSAC and we will be able to provide the access for you. But if it is there, go ahead and click on it. In this example, the highlighted program is SNG. SNG is still showing in a lot of the areas of the portal. We have already updated it to the WCG. So please just be aware that in some instances you may still see SNG where we're trying to fix them all to WCG. Okay, once you find which program it is, you're going to choose the type of access, which is listed down below in the group names, and click the Add button. You'll have to do the same steps for each one of the programs that you're trying to provide access to. When you're finished, all you need to do is exit out of the screen. Also in the user details, you are able to change the password for your staff. If they have forgotten it or they've locked themselves out, you can come in here, click the change password. It will bring up a box as shown below where you will have to create them a new password, or if they want you to change it for them, they can do that as well. But it does have to be a pretty complex password. Once you've entered those, submit the new password and your staff member will be able to change that the first time they log into the portal. There are a few things that you are unable to do where you're going to need to contact us here at WSAC to update for you. That includes the email address for the user, their phone number, and their name. Do you have any questions? Please give us a call at 1-888-535-0747, choose option number 3, or email at us at wcg@wasac.wa.gov, and we'll be happy to assist you with it. Thank you for joining us.